Welcome back. Managed to get rid of the guards, but our chief engineer is still behind bars. I guess we're going to have to do something about that. Let's talk to him. Boy, am I glad to see you, Captain. You've got yourself in a fine predicament this time, Cliffy. I'm sorry, Captain, but it wasn't my fault. How do you figure that? I know, Cliffy, I know. You're not gonna just leave me here to rot in this tiny cell for the rest of my life, are you? Of course not, Cliffy. Eureka isn't going anywhere without her chief engineer. Heck, nobody else can even figure out half the jury-rigged contraptions you've installed. That's nice to feel needed, sir. First rule in job security. Now all we have to do is get you out of here. Any ideas? Not a one, sir. Maybe you can find something that will get through these bars. Now be careful, it's mighty cramped quarters in here. I'd like to make it out in one piece. Well, I can understand that. And it seems that Cliffy understands the first rule of job security. If you make something, make sure that only you understand it. It's common practice in the software industry. Just don't document any of the code you write and obfuscate it as much as possible. That way they can't possibly fire you because nobody else understands your code. You may think I'm joking, but this kind of thing actually happens in real life. Maybe these control panels can help. This cell's closed with an impressively heavy-looking lock mechanism. The cell is constructed of titanium, plasteel, and ferroconcrete. The word impregnable springs to mind as you stare at it. Quite. That will have absolutely no beneficial effect on the lock mechanism. None of these panels actually do anything. So why are they here? I don't know. Let's see. We have a laser cutter. So maybe that will do the trick. The Freyer Chief Engineer! Well, that's no good. We can't use him if we do that. So, I guess we need something else that could cut through the bars. But what do we have? What do we know that can cut holes into stuff? I know! Spike's acid! By the way, if you didn't take Spike with you, I think you can actually beam back to the ship now and collect him. So that's not an issue if you forgot him. But I took him with me to start to save some time. There, Cliffy, now aren't you glad we didn't throw him off the ship? I guess that little beastie is good for something after all, sir. Quite. Now we'd better get out of here before somebody notices what we've done. And or this Space Monkey situation gets critical, which, from the looks of it, it might do so soon. I'm hurrying! I'm hurrying! Sure you are. Could you hurry a bit faster, maybe? That's not a good thing. We blew up the space station. Like bugs on a windshield. I'm receiving a coded transmission from Starcon, sir. We are ordered to proceed to Clorox 2 for an auxiliary garbage retrieval mission, sir. Ooh, new job. Well, maybe if we proceed with that, they won't mind so much that we just blew up a space station. Let's talk to some people to see what happened. Can ask her about Clorox 2, which seems like a good thing. How can I help you, Captain? That seems a lot friendlier than she was before. What do you know about Clorox 2, Flo? Not much, Captain. Just that it's a small colony on the fringe of the G6 quadrant. The name seems to ring a bell somewhere, but I can't quite place it. Why don't you go in the back and lie down? I'll bring you a cup of hot tea and give you a back rub while you think about it. Wait, what? Huh? You want to give me a what? A back rub, sir. You know, you lie down and I'll start out with your shoulders and work my way down. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, sir. I think Flo's opinion of you has altered somewhat, Captain. No thank you, Flo. I think I'm fine for now. You have a cute butt for an uptight white boy, sir. Help! It seems that our rescue of Cliffy has gone over well with Flo. Too well, I'd say. Do you think we'll get in trouble for that little accident back at the space bar? I certainly hope not, Captain. By the way, that was a very brave thing you did back at the space bar. Why, thank you. I just love the way you took charge of the situation. It gave me moose bumps. Moose bumps? They're like goosebumps, only bigger. I don't want to know. I see. I think I'll... You ever do it Regellian style, Captain? I can't say that I have, Flo. Could we change the topic? Once you hit green, you'll know what I mean, sugar. Well, it ain't easy being green. I think I liked her better when she hated me. The only other thing we can ask her is what our last orders were, which I still remember. We have to go to Clorox, so that's not really any point. Let's see. What do you want, sir? Looks like we're stuck with another crummy job again. Well, that is pretty much our mission, so anyway. Are you really surprised, sir? Nope, I just thought they might give us a break. Fat chance. Yeah. By the way, Captain, what you did for Cliffy back at the station, it was really great, sir. A lot of commanders would have just left him there to rot. And that diversion with the space monkeys, very creative, sir. It was pretty brilliant, wasn't it? Now, don't go getting all puffed up on me, Captain, or I'll have to smack you upside the head. Well, it's nice that you like what I did, but please don't offer me any back rubs. Flo's been looking at me kind of strangely lately. You wouldn't have any idea why, would you? I really couldn't say, Captain, but I think she was very taken with the way you handled the situation back there on the space station. Confidentially, I think she kinda likes you. Yeah, we already came to that conclusion. Tell me about your mother, Drool. Why? I'd prefer to keep our mothers out of this, sir. Though I must admit I've entertained some rather amusing speculation about your progenitors. Okay, on second thought, don't tell me. Can we talk to Cliffy? Ja then. I don't think you can actually talk to him normally through this. I can only give him commands. I finished putting WD-40 back together and reprogrammed how to perform as our science officer. You can now reach out through the science station on your comm panel. Great! When did you find the time to do that? Anything else, Captain? Well, we have a cloaking device now, so potentially we could cloak the ship, but we don't need to right now. Yes, Captain. Let's try out our new science officer. We'll do that in the next video.